Hi everybody, today we've got our first coin flip battle in 9 months. So it's been a while, and during this downtime in election coverage, we'll see if people still enjoy these along with the dice and the spinner battles. It's not for everybody, but some people find it to be a good random distraction from the chaos of regular politics. So we're going to put a year on here, it's going to be 2028, and it's going to be Speaker of the House Mike Johnson for the Republicans against House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries for the Democrats. And we're going to fill out the states in the same order I've done every time since the beginning, and we're going to flip a coin here courtesy of Google. Heads would be the party in power, that would be the Republicans, so that's going to be Johnson. Tails is going to be Jeffries. The winner gets the state, and if anybody can get to 270, they're going to be the winner. It's as simple as that. I'm sure a lot of people have suggestions in the comments like I've gotten in the past, so we'll see what happens. Usually these don't get a ton of views, so I try to focus on higher profile or more realistic matchups. So there's no redos. I'm excited to see who's going to win this first one of 2025. So we start as always in Alaska. Let's flip for the last frontier. Here it is. And we've got heads. That's going to be Mike Johnson. And we've got a red Alaska. He's got 3 down and 267 more to go. Let's do Hawaii. And this is going to be tails. Jeffries makes Hawaii blue. So far, the map looks exactly how we would expect. But now we go up to Washington. 12 votes awaits here. Here's the flip. Heads, that's going to go to Johnson. Johnson back in the lead. Oregon is next. That's going to be tails, back and forth. Jeffries picking up the Beaver State. California's next, 54 votes. We all know that's a ton. Let's do the flip. Heads, that's going to be Mike Johnson picking up the Golden State. Lots of time left. We'll see if Jeffries can chip away at it. Let's do Nevada. 6 EVs, and those are going to go to Hakeem Jeffries. Again, it's back and forth. Next, it's the Gem State, Idaho. 4 votes. Heads. Back to Johnson. How about Utah? Can anybody win 2 in a row here? No. Hakeem Jeffries. Still a seesaw battle. Let's go to Arizona. We've got another 11 in the Grand Canyon State. Tails. Jeffries, the first one with 2 in a row. Let's see if he can go 3. Let's do Montana. 4 EVs. Tails, 3 straight for Jeffries. Wyoming is next. And we've got tails. It's a 4-bagger for Jeffries. He still trails by 31. Let's do Colorado. That's next. Looks like it's going to be tails. So 5 straight for Jeffries. He's definitely on fire, and he's slowly closing in on Johnson. Land of Enchantment time, New Mexico. 5 votes. Tails, Jeffries. He's riding a streak of 6 into North Dakota. Here's the flip. Tails again, Jeffries. 7 in a row. There's no doubt that's an impressive streak. Let's see how long it lasts. We've got South Dakota, the Mount Rushmore state. Is going to go to Hakeem Jeffries. Again, he's only down by 10 now. He's got 8 states in a row. Maybe he didn't need California after all. Let's go to Nebraska at large. 2 votes. And Mike Johnson finally puts up heads. He snaps out of it. He gets 2 electoral votes, and he stops Jeffries' streak at 8. Next, it's Nebraska's first. And Johnson is going to go 2 in a row for the first time. Let's do Nebraska's second. We've got 3 straight for Johnson. Can he sweep Nebraska? Here's the third. And that's going to go to tails. Jeffries gets 1 out of the Cornhusker State. It's a close battle. Let's go to Kansas. Here comes 6 votes. Heads. That's going to go to Johnson. Next, Oklahoma. Lucky 7. Johnson. Back to back, he's at 90. Texas is next. Jeffries would get into the lead if he can put up tails. Johnson doesn't want to blow it after California. Let's do the flip. Here it is. Who's going to get it? Tails, Hakeem Jeffries with the lead now. He's over 100. Now Johnson down by 14. Exciting battle so far. Let's do Minnesota. 10 votes. And heads, Mike Johnson comes right back, and he's at an even 100. Jeffries ahead by 4. Let's do Iowa. 6 votes in the Hawkeye State. Tails. It's going to go to Jeffries. How about Missouri? 10 more. Who wants him? Hakeem Jeffries. He's at 120. Arkansas is next. Anybody want these 6? That would be Hakeem Jeffries, 3 in a row. Next, it's Mike Johnson's home state of Louisiana. Let's see if he prevails or if Jeffries embarrasses him on his home state. That is going to be tails. So Jeffries picking up Johnson's home state. Ton of time left, but Jeffries now is ahead by 34. The next state is Wisconsin. Here comes 10 more votes. Who's going to claim them? Mike Johnson. Next, Illinois. 19 more. At stake. Johnson heads again. It's a 5-vote battle. Let's do Michigan. We've got 15 more. Deep into the Rust Belt. Tails. Jeffries claiming 15 more. Indiana's next. Here comes another 11. Tails. Jeffries does it again. Kentucky, we've got 8 in the Bluegrass State. Heads. Mike Johnson picking it up. Now we go south to Tennessee. There's another 11 waiting to be snagged. And that's going to be Jeffries snagging them. Mississippi's next. 6 votes. Tails for Jeffries. Alabama is next door. We've got 9 votes. And they're going to go to Hakeem Jeffries. Jeffries now opening up a lead here. But look what's next. It's Florida. 30 votes. That'd get Johnson right back into this thing. Let's see if he can put up heads. Here it is. That is heads. Mike Johnson does what he needs to do. He picks up 30 more. He still trails by 19. The next state is Georgia, 16. Here comes the flip. Tails. Jeffries now over 200. South Carolina's next. The Palmetto State is going to go to Hakeem Jeffries. Jeffries doing well here in the Sun Belt. Let's do North Carolina. We've got 16 more. That is heads. Mike Johnson picking up another 16. Now we jump up to Ohio. We've got 17 here. This would put Johnson at 200, and he gets it. He's at an even 200. He trails by 11. The next state is West Virginia. Here comes another 4 EVs in the Mountain State. Tails. Jeffries makes it blue. Now we go to the northeast corner, Maine at large. They've got 2 votes. Here's the flip. And that is going to be heads for Mike Johnson. And apologies there, my map resized itself, but nothing's been lost. Let's go to Maine's first. 1 electoral vote. That is going to be heads. Mike Johnson picking up 1 more. Actually, let's see if I can get this resized back to how it was. Now, hopefully that works. Let's go to Maine's second now. Here's the flip. Tails. Jeffries gets 1 out of Maine. Next door, New Hampshire. Here comes 4 electoral votes. Heads. Mike Johnson. We've got a real close battle as we go to Vermont. That's next. And that's heads again. Johnson only down by 6. New York is next. This is Hakeem Jeffries' home state. This is going to put somebody close to the finish line. Let's find out who it is. Tails. That is Jeffries. He wins his home state. He's now got the White House in his sights. Let's go to Massachusetts. Here comes 11. Johnson got to put up heads. He does it. He gets 11 more. Let's see if he can do it again. Connecticut is next. The Constitution State is going to go to Mike Johnson. He's closing in again. Rhode Island is next. The Ocean State. Heads. Johnson. He's making it interesting. Let's go to New Jersey. 14 votes. This would actually give Mike Johnson the lead if he can do it. Here comes the flip. It is heads. Johnson somehow comes back and takes the lead by 2 over Jeffries. This is shaping up to be an excellent battle. Let's see if Jeffries can come back and take the lead with Delaware. Only 3 votes, but that would do it. No, that is heads. That's going to go again to Johnson. Johnson has a streak of 5 states. Let's go to Maryland. We've got another 10. Can Jeffries put up tails? Yes, he's got 10 more, and he's regained the lead by 5. Next up, Washington, D.C. Here's the flip. That is heads. It's going to go to Johnson, and we're still separated by just 2 votes. And it looks like everything comes down to Pennsylvania with 19 votes. Whoever wins this is going to win the White House. There's not going to be enough on Virginia. So this is it. If it's heads, Johnson wins. If it's tails, it's going to go to Jeffries. This is maximum suspense. Let's do the flip. Here it is. Who's going to win it? Tails. Hakeem Jeffries claims Pennsylvania. That puts him at 273. Not enough here for Johnson on Virginia, but let's do the final flip. And we've got tails. Jeffries, he puts a little something extra on top, and that'll do it. We've got Hakeem Jeffries, the winner with 286. He snags the White House, the first coin flip battle of 2025 and the first one for 2028. Mike Johnson, a very respectable 252. He's in second place. Turns out this one was actually very exciting. Johnson built up a big lead on California, but then Jeffries goes on a huge streak. Then it went back and forth a couple of times, and Jeffries had a big lead on New York. Then Johnson came roaring back and regained the lead. And we've got pockets of red in the Northeast. We've got a lot of blue in the South and the Great Plains, a mix in the West and the Midwest. Very solid battle here. I think these two gave us a good show. And actually over here on the right, we have almost every one of these states is red except for Maryland. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before. But anyway, what can you say? The Dems start off with a win, and we'll see if we're going to do more of these. I know there's going to be a few people who think it's totally pointless. I get it. But hey, politics sucks. Why not have a nice distraction from it? So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this map? Were you pulling for Johnson, or are you glad Jeffries sealed the deal at the very end? Let me know down below on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to help support the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.